EA Sports coverage of the NFL has us in downtown New Orleans at the Mercedes-Benz Super. And, Coach, we are down on the bayou as you get a look inside the Mercedes-Benz Superdome here in New Orleans. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Minnesota Vikings and the New Orleans Saints. Set to go now in Week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports. That's fielded in the end zone. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25.
Hey, watch that. Hey, watch the ball. Check. Maverick. Bang. 6-6, bullet high. Maverick. We go. Turbo set.
On first down, it's gone. Johnson's got it complete. 12 yards there. First down, Vikings. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on first and 10.
You draw Horford. On the team.
For the first time, it's Tony Pollard. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know. You know better than I. He has the ability to take over a game, so what do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels, because if you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage, if he breaks through, there's nothing but room to run.
Just a yard there, so it brings up a tough 3rd and 12.
Partner, we know today's NFL is really built around the guy throwing the football. But these short runs, they still pay dividends because they can take their toll on a defense, and they can add up as the game goes along. You control the clock, you control the ball, and that way you often control the game.
And for the Saints here on 3rd down, an extra defensive back on the field.
2 for 1.
He's taken down.
I remember when I was a kid and all I wanted was a nickel so I could get that soda down at the fountain. And guess what? The nickel came into play well. 5 defensive backs, they covered well, allowed for the sacks.
Sodas were a nickel when you were a kid?
No, I just needed the extra nickel. That's how I paid the back, so to pay the back in price.
How much were they? A dime?
15 cents.
12 yards on the return that time. And the Saints will take over with a first down and 10. A good starting spot for the Saints as they come up first and 10 at the 40.
Quickstone travel. Hey, Haywood! Get it!
They'll try and start this drive in the air. He gets this one complete to Traquan Smith. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. That last catch short the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable second and 1.
Go, Jackrabbit, come on, hit it.
Now again, right side. Low. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line.
We all have habits. We can be somewhat predictable, and you know me pretty well on second down and short. What I like to say?
Play action.
Yeah, without a doubt, that was a great spot to call
60
it.
Pittsburgh.
Instead, didn't go their way, did it?
Now, defense sold out for the run. Worked out well.
Hey, wahoo!
Mike's 50. Bound to lose one. Hey, Mike's 50. Come off the ball, hard. 50
On third down, they dropped the throw. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And fourth down now coming up. Here comes the Saints punter now, as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. He only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. And this will put him back deep. That's going to kick out of bounds right at about the 7-yard line. So they'll play the field position game here as a very nice punt is going to pin him back.
Yeah, it's almost like watching a game of tennis, or do you prefer ping pong? You know, back and forth like that? That definitely was excellent, wasn't it?
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They're going to have to go at least 50, 60 yards here if they want to ensure that they don't have to punt the ball like they did last time.
Yeah, so what you're saying is we're not playing to just get out of the shadow. Right? You're playing to make sure to see the field again. So it's not picking up a couple of first downs. You want to pick up 5 or 6 first downs and make sure you move the ball to their territory.
2 for 1. Hey, I step.
From the end zone. Flushed out. Now and it's complete. And they work this out past the 25. 27 yards there, a first down.
180. Value 3.
Slant. Switch it. Come on, switch it.
They'll go with Pollard here on first down.
You ain't going nowhere.
And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards.
20.
From the 36. That's a screen pass. That's complete. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44.
We play to win.
And he is the NFC rating offensive player of the week. You got to think, all the guys that take the field each and every week, that's not an easy one. It always has to feel good to ground.
It has to feel great because it separates you, at least for a week, amongst your peers. And for him to separate again, he has to have the same type of a game. That means being explosive off the line of scrimmage and catching everything that comes his way.
Now a first down here. It's Michelle. They'll only get a yard, maybe 2, up to the 46.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
Cut. 20.
Check. Walk 54. I'm coming after you.
Pushing forward for 3 up to the 48. We haven't seen much from him running the football here in this first quarter.
No, you're right about that. We haven't seen much of him at all so far. They've stacked him up pretty well, but when you're trying to run the football, sometimes you got to play the long game. Keep handing it to him, and some of those runs that aren't working now, they turn into 6, 7, 8, and maybe more later on.
Here we go. 180. 54. Right 54. Watch one.
From the gun on third down. He's got an open man. He completes it to Callaway.
Come on,
They just keep marching right along. First down on a pickup of 8 there.
Like 20.
Off in the offense with a 1st and 10. He's a perfect 5 for 5 to begin the game. They'll turn to the shell as they go back to the ground. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
Okay, bring up D.
We're scoreless after 1. The Vikings with the football here to begin the 2nd quarter as they are looking at a 2nd down and 6 coming up.
180.
Mike is 59. Mike is 59. On deck, baby. On deck.
Back.
Switch.
4 now.
On 2nd down, Michelle. They wind up getting 4 down to the 36. Play number 9 set to come here on the drive on 3rd and 2. And some room to work. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Give him 18 there and give the Vikings a 1st down. Another good run there for a guy who, remember, on Wednesday was named NFC Offensive Player of the Week for what he did a week ago.
Yeah, and you know it takes some solid runs and some extra special ones in order to win that type of an award. I think he's locked in and wants to get it done a 2nd time.
And into the red zone now, Charles. They told us offense in the red zone was a focus this week in practice.
A huge priority, and the key is to get points, so you know that all the time during the week they talked about executing, taking care of the football, no big mistakes, make sure they put points on the board, and come out with it back.
On the ground, this is Michelle. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. They're still about 3 yards shy of a first as the 4-yard pickup brings it to 3rd down.
Cut. 120.
Watch the slip. Watch the slip. Check out.
Cut.
And they'll go jet sweep to try to pick it up. And that would cover beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. Nothing doing there as the 13th play of the drive proves to be unlucky. And his kick is right there. It's good. And the Vikings have a 3-0 lead. So they get the field goal, but that was a 14-play drive to get through.
It's like you're going negative on me.
I was.
Sounds like you're thinking a 3 is just not that good.
And people say we're negative sometimes.
Well, here's the deal. Getting the 3 is good. Obviously, you would think on a 14-play drive you're going to get 6 out of it. But that type of a drive can pay dividends later on because you might wear the defense down.
Let's go.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And on the first drive, 3 and out. And I know that these are professional athletes, but I would imagine sometimes you get the nerves at the beginning of the game still, don't you?
Those don't ever go away. And typically what I've heard from guys and what I remember from playing, if you don't have nerves at the start of a game, it's not going to be a great day for you. You're not really ready to play. So finding a way to harness those nerves and not let them affect you in a negative way, that's what I'm doing.
With Kamara. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up 3rd down.
He has elite instincts from his linebacker spot. He's able to diagnose the run and flies in like a missile to stop that one behind the line of scrimmage.
An extra defender in the secondary for the Vikings here on 3rd down.
You can't block me. You can't block me. Let's go.
Now back to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And they're going to get him down well short of the first as he can only get this to the 30. Good defense holds him to only a yard, and it'll be 4th down. There comes the Saints punter now, as he'll punt it away for the second time. Taken in at the 22. Excellent work on the run back there, 33 yards. And the Vikings, they'll be set up well as they take over in great field position. 1st and 10.
Line 20.
54 Mike. I got you.
How you run? Come, come.
What? 20.
Protein spill. 2.
Now Gotw on 1st down. He finds his man Johnson. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35.
Here we go.
It's a gain of 11 as the Vikings pick up the first. Off in the offense with a 1st and 10. And he's completed all 7 of his passes thus
I'm going
far.
back to you. Check.
25. Check 25. Check 25.
Shift. Watch the shift.
DC. Good.
From the gun, here's Gotw. Able to find Shaheen here. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 10 yards, and it's good for a Viking 1st down.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the short catch and put the down to run.
A run on 1st down, but it's not going to get him much. Maybe a yard, and that's all. Defensively, a solid response after giving it back-to-back 1st downs. Second quarter, 2 minutes remain. 3-0 our score.
He wasn't ready.
And I'll remind you, coming up at the half, we'll join who, Charles?
The coach.
The coach, Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from games. As well as scores from earlier today. He's going to go down here, a sack. They push him back to the 34. Marcus Davenport in there to get him, and on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him. Gotw now looks to throw. Escaping the pressure. And that'll wind up incomplete. Bold play call there. Now it's 4th down.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender is making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything to warrant the play.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. These kickers now, it's like we take them for granted. Kicks like that used to be such a big deal, and now you just expect them to make it.
Yeah, you're exactly right, and we shouldn't take them for granted. But I have a theory about it. You want to hear it?
Yeah.
They are more athletic now than ever before. Talk about kickers. Trace their backgrounds, trace their history. You'll find that they were big-time athletes all along, but their kicking was so prevalent that we made them specialists.
Well, and now those 50-plus yarders seem easy for some reason. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Now again, inside. Roll. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
I got you, son.
2nd and 9 now. And this one complete to Smith. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up 3rd down.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route.
On the ready. Hey, Foxtrot.
Mike's 50. Mike's 50. Oh, here we go. Oh.
Gone. Shoot.
They'll look to throw. He's got his man on the out route.
Let's go.
That gain of 9 buys them a new set of downs.
And next teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, what his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target. He's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from, and said, I know how to beat that. That's what he did.
On the check down, he finds Gotw. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Did we get a touchdown in this first half after all? It's first and 10. Back to throw. That's complete to a try by Kamara. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's second down. Really good defensive effort. They were all over that little swing pass out to the right side for lost yardage.
Terrific read, better execution, and done with a lot of enthusiasm. They saw it all the way, ran to the football, and caused a nice play for lost yardage.
Throwing again on second down, but this time it's incomplete.
This team is not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. It came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
Seventh play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down.
Let's go, D.
They'll set the play. Comes back with one complete. Now we get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2. As they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. A first opportunity upcoming in the red zone for the Saints. First and 10 at the 18. He's got it. Touchdown, Saints. An 18-yard touchdown grab. As his guys can now take the lead with the extra point.
We've been together a few years, and you know that I really ride the wave of old momentum, don't I?
Yes, you do.
There is a heck of a difference between being down 6 and possibly being up 1. And right now, they've got that opportunity.
No doubt. That is a big-time score and a big-time swing in momentum. That's fielded in the end zone. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee, and they'll bring the football out to the 25. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. We're under 20 seconds to go in the half. I'm guessing the wise play here is be safe.
That is the wise play because if you think about trying to fool them here, here's what you're facing. You're facing a loosened up secondary, playing a lot deeper than normal. So even if you run some type of misdirection, you're only going to fool them for a second or so. And guess what? They're so deep, they're really not going to be out of position. Take the knee, get to the locker room.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for first and 10. Here's Gotw. Stride for the football, and he's going to come down with it. That's back-to-back plays of over 20 yards.
Let's go, baby.
So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. From the right hash, this from 48. And that hits the right upright and carries away. It's no good. We have hit halftime. Still 2 more quarters to go. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back after this. You're watching the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. It's in the game. Set now to go for the third quarter. The Saints have the lead and set to receive the kick. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. They have the lead now. They'll be looking to extend it.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had the ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you're all looking for some separation in this ball game.
Adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
Give them 18 there, and the Saints have a first down.
You ready?
Mike 5. Let's make these babies cry all the way back home, yo.
Smooth.
Make these babies cry all the way back home. Mike 5. Mike 5.
He's 5.
First down. That'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. This defense trying to do its part. Active hands on that play, but their offense hasn't given them much to work with.
So they're not going to worry about it. On their side of the ball, all they're concerned about, can they create some scoring opportunities and help out that offense?
Here we go.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Snap.
And again this time to the tailback. And he's going to be stopped just short of the first down marker at the Vikings' 43-yard line.
Didn't have a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. This is 3rd and 1. Very likely 4-down territory, even if they don't get it, though. They stay on the ground. This time it's Gotw. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. Give him 7 yards on the play as they do pick up the 3rd down conversion. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Get that ball, D. Let's get that ball.
6-6. Pull it high.
I know you ain't got it.
Right on.
It was the play. He gets this one into
Ready, ready.
this quarterback now, 11 of 15 through the air. Here's 1st and 10.
3 down. 3 down. Deep grip.
Now Kamara. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
Let's go.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
Hey, Charlie, you draw quarters.
Tell him right. You got 3. 3 down. 3 down.
Get it.
That's complete. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line.
Down.
9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
52's the mic.
Hit it.
Inside the red zone here. They look to throw. And a catch made by Johnson. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. A gain of 6 there on first. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Only about a yard there as he takes it from the 9 to the 8. If you're going to run against this unit, especially down here, just beware. I mean, they're the top rushing defense in the league.
Yeah, and then they go ahead and they double down with the whole thing because you think, okay, let's throw the ball. Oh, yeah, that's right. They defend the things pretty well, too. Very difficult task right now.
It's a game of 6 as they're able to convert, and now it's 1st and goal.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get another steam going.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Get him, boy.
A loss of 2 there, 2nd down. Back at the 5-yard line now, 2nd and goal. They run again with this. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. The 2nd down play, not much better than the first. Just a gain of 1 there.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
They've been so good on 3rd down all day long. Can they convert another here on 3rd and goal?
New Mike 52.
Topper!
Me and you all day. All day. I'm coming after you. I'm coming after
Five.
They look to throw here. Eluding the pressure right. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. So it's been a long drive. They've held the ball for quite a while. Now what do you do here?
Well, to me, at this stage, after this drive, this close to the goal line,
the holder's going to keep it. He's going to try to run for it. They're not going to get it. They try to move the chains with a surprise, but it's a turnover on downs. Well, that was an intriguing call. You got a chip shot field goal. Tight game. Why not just take the 3?
I know that not all the old rules apply in today's NFL, and in fact, I'd love to have an analytics coach here with us right now to say why that was probably a good play. I don't know if the analytics coach would have said that. That seemed like a bad play. Take the points there and move on.
X3, 218, chop.
Now a fake on the give here as they try the right pass option. Give him 9 there on the 1st down completion. Okay, so now the question, how did he get that wide open?
Well, we both know that he shouldn't, because from the time he had scouting reports before this game, he was circled, scouting everything, behind him, cover him. Sometimes you can scheme a guy open. You put the receivers in a bunch, maybe you move some motion, maybe you put them on the backside of a formation, and all of a sudden you've got a better matchup. Every now and then, the offensive guys, they figure a way to get him open, even with everyone keeping eyes on him.
And that's certainly a guy they want to keep trying to scheme open.
Hold on. Check.
1st down, and it's Pollard again. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the 1st level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off, and try to chip someone in the 2nd level.
2nd down now. Michelle, and they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down. Back now here live in New Orleans. This one's still anybody's ball game. It's a 1-point difference here as we begin the 4th quarter of play. We saw a number of good games earlier today. This one might top all of those. It's been a dandy as we come up on 1st and 10.
Right there. 54. Right there. 54 Mike. Here we go, D. All day. Defense. All day. All day.
Well.
They'll try the air now. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up at the 48. Huge return as they take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line.
Intercepted, baby.
Brandon, offensively, this has been a tough day for him. Trying to find a place to throw the football. It's been extremely difficult. They're getting a lot of credit to the secondary, especially the corners. They've had the receivers on the
Vikings after it, and they get there for the sack.
Well, so much for setting the tone of the drive offensively. Giving up a big sack that loses that kind of yardage, not a great start.
Now then, after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. They're going to look to throw. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
We've seen good cover skills on display throughout this game, really from both teams. And there's another nice example there of them making it difficult to complete a pass.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Now a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete. Those passes out that far wide always make you hold your breath a little bit. Felt like it was in the air for a while.
What it does is it allows a defender to gain some ground, come from a long distance, and have a chance to affect the pass.
His first play, 48 yards. This one looks equally as good.
Good work, boys. Let's go, let's go.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. This drive starts out on the ground in the shell. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. That'll set him back with a loss of 3 on the play. And that'll make this a 2nd and 13. Gotw now to throw. And he's got this one complete to Gotw. 23 yards the pickup there.
54. Mike 54.
Now a 1st down throw. And that's incomplete. How about the defensive effort from both of these teams that we've seen in this game?
Would you say it's like a high-stakes chess match right now?
Chess is one way to go. Yeah, I like it.
Okay, the only reason I say that, you feel like they're contemplating their moves before actually making one, and none of them being done very confidently.
Truth be told, I've never played chess, and I know that I'm not smart enough to play chess. Guys like you with your IQ, you can pull that off. Call it about a gain of 3, and they'll be looking at a 3rd and 7 coming up.
54 Mike.
Throwing on third. He'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 10 yards, and it's good for a Viking 1st down. A bit of a catch for him to remember. That's number 400 for his NFL career. Not a bad number at all. Gotw now. 5 straight completions here in this 2nd half. 1st and 10.
Hey, exit. That's got to be a
And quickly here, and that's complete. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down. Now Gotw. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
Trying to erase that deficit all at once. One big shot. He took it. Unfortunately for him, incomplete.
One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. The throw is good. And that is incomplete.
Well, he'd been targeted quite a bit on this drive, and finally I think the guys on the defensive side, they said no more. They slapped the double coverage on him, made it very tough for him to get the ball.
The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th
It's just
down.
me and you. It's just me and you.
They go ahead and snap it. This is Johnson. He's got it. They get 14 there. 1st down, Vikings.
2 for 1. 2 for 1. Recon, 132 fighter.
Shit. Watch the ship. Hey, watch the ship. Watch the ship.
Watch that. Check Mike 54.
They'll run on first down. Pollard. An agile move, but not a huge gain. Dropped at the 25. A gain of 3, second down.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball in this drive, and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short game. I wouldn't abandon the run totally, because otherwise, pass rush is just too off on your quarterback. It makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
Still about 3 yards shy of the first as the 4-yard pickup brings it to third down. That's to his running back, Sony Michel. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Sony Michel, his first touchdown on the year. And the Vikings are going to retake the lead. So now here are the Vikings faced with a big 2-point conversion attempt. From the guy. He's got it. So the 2-point conversion is good, and they add on to their fourth-quarter lead. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. They punted last time they had it. What steps do they have to take to make sure they don't do that again?
Let's just go to the football 101, the trade expression 101. Win first down. Make 5, 6, 7 yards on first down and make it a 2nd and 3, 2nd and manageable. Keep accumulating first downs that way. Keep moving the football. Don't want to get behind the sticks because then the defense has the advantage.
2nd and 11. We've got a one-score game with inside of 2 minutes remaining.
Let's go!
So it's Saints football as we get you reset. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. This one complete downfield on the left side. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
Ready. 10-2 stop.
First down, and he's only going to get a yard from the 20 to the 19.
I like the call there because that was one to take time off the clock and get them closer to getting out of here with a W. In the mind of the play caller, all you want to hear is tick, tick, tick.
Let's go. 50, plant.
Hey, here we go.
Ready.
It's low. And he'll get this down only to the 18.
I like it. I like the call. Still an opportunity to run the football and chew up a little more time off the clock.
Got it.
Mike's 50. Let's go, defense.
5.
Man up, D. Mike's
Go.
He's back to throw. There's that man again. It's complete. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Great mix of play calling so far. 3 runs, 3 passes. All 3 passes have been completions. 1st and goal.
I think on defense now, you have to almost take a chance. Rely on your scouting. Pick a play you think they would run here, and just load up for it and see what happens.
And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but they make them out of bounds. That does you no good.
Another shot from the 9 on 2nd and goal.
Let him know.
Hey, echo. 5.
Well, look to throw. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. That grounding call could very well doom this drive. We'll see. They'll try again here, 3rd and goal.
Single, single.
He'll look to throw. He gets this into the hands of Taylor. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. A 22-yard touchdown grab, as they can now even this game here in the 4th quarter with the extra point. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 11 seconds remaining in the ball game. And now the decision is to go for 2. A gutsy call, and this, in effect, is your ball game right here.
Ready to go.
Mark 5. Mark 5.
Get that quarterback, D-line. Hey, Delta. D-line. D-line, get that quarterback.
Mike 5. Mike 5.
You ain't got nothing. You ain't got nothing.
Accepted, of course, and that moves him back 5. Point after here coming up. Now the Vikings will use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Extra point attempt here still to come. And we may very well be headed to overtime. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And with time a factor here, late, he'll just take a knee and they'll put it out to the 25. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They have a little bit of time here to get in field goal range. Not much. With a tie game, you don't want to do anything crazy.
I agree with you on that one. Risk create.
It's caught inside the 30. And now they're going to get the timeout.
Let's go.
So a huge play has them in field goal range with a chance to possibly send this one to OT. So now this one's going to rest on the foot of their second-year kicker. With 3 seconds to go, this for the win. And his kick is good. He knocks through his 3rd field goal of the game, and this one is the one that decides it. And it'll be a fun time in the Twin Cities tonight. The Vikings win it. Well, a little drama there at the end, but really this thing was already decided. The late points get scored, and then it ends on the kickoff.
And I'm right there with you, partner. At the end of the game, they knew what they had to do. Just make sure you don't cough up the football at the end. Just take care of it, and victory was theirs, and that's exactly what they did.
So for the Vikings, they boost their record up to a strong 4-1, and they will head back home next